My goodness, hello. What a panic I almost had then. Hello everyone. Come on in. You're very welcome. I'm going to open up the chat and say, welcome to our Sweet 16, bitches. Woo! I had a bit of a panic. I was doing loads of work on this presentation, lots of kind of amazing stuff all lined up and ready for you. And I ran out of memory, so my Zoom crashed. So there you go. Right, so a little bit of, if you will, a little bit of a few things for me to do to prepare, if that's okay. So talk amongst yourselves. How are we all? Do you like my spangly new t-shirt for the birthday? I was going to wear a dress, but I just couldn't be bothered. Right, hang on. There is no easy way for me to do this draw. So this is the easiest way and the fastest. And you will laugh your head off if you knew how I was doing it, but just bear with me and talk amongst yourselves. We will get started in a minute. There's 63 of you! Bloody hell! Right, okay. I'm going to try not to let you down. I'm not going to let you down or let you go. I'm going to be your friend, not your foe. Totally just made that up. Oh my goodness me. Right, I think I've got to the end of the queue. Bear with me. Bloody hell. Where's that gone? There you go. Right, so. Is that done? That's done. Right, bear with me. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Do you know what I've got in my head? I keep singing that tune, Baby Shark, bum, 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 Baby Shark. Baby Shark. It's having nephews. Right. Okay. Fingers crossed this works. Come on, Boom Genie, make it happen. Analyzing. This is when you're all telling me to get an assistant, right? Gosh, so we're just waiting for people to come in. Has that worked? Analyzing. Oh my God. Right, here we go. Here we go. Why is everything suddenly so slow? Oh my God, Cat House here. David Sedgwick? You're all, oh wow, okay. Right, so here we go. We have, hopefully this should work. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? 71? Bloody hell. Right, okay. Everyone. Why won't it let me copy and paste that? Oh, come on. Right, okay. It will not let me paste. Why? Ah! Right, I'm going to share my screen. No, that can't happen. Oh, okay. Right, will you all... Who wants tequila? Happy birthday. Right. Here we go. I knew this was going to be a pain in the ass, honestly. Why? Can somebody tell me why Microsoft is so rubbish? Right. Okay. So. Baby shark, boom, 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 boom. Right. Can you see my Word document? Yeah. Okay. So if your name is on this list, please take note of your number. Okay. So from 1 to 20, take your number. We've got a couple of people who haven't put their full names. So we'll just have to figure that out. God, fancy not putting your full name. Just make my life difficult. Okay. So 1 to 20. Okay. Now we're going to go 21 to 37. Have you got taken note of your numbers? This is not a math class, Kevin. There's always a smart arse, isn't there? Yeah. Right, now, where were we up to? 38 to 55. Have you got your numbers? There's two fucking mats. Oh, thankfully. One with 1T, one with 2. That's fine. Okay. Okay, we've got up to 55. Oh, no! What? Why is my application memory dying? Is it my PowerPoint presentation? Oh, it better not be. I'm just going to ignore that and hope it all still works. Right, so who hasn't got a number? Okay, hang on. Where are these? What are these numbers for? They're for the raffle. So who hasn't got a number? Okay, hang on, hang on. My computer's trying to quit. Right, stop sharing. Now then, where were we up to? This is hilarious. Everything's trying to quit. Please don't quit on me. Please don't quit on me now. So 57 was force quit. Okay, go away. Okay. What? Hang on a second. Talk amongst yourselves. So 57. So we got up to Sandrine, did we? We got up to Sandrine. Okay. So I think. And now these. Okay, hang on. Okay. So we have these. Oh, oh my God. Hang on a sec. We're 10 minutes in and I haven't given everybody the number. Oh my God. I'm so sorry about this. Bear with me. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Right. So, Sarah. No, we need to add that to the list, you dickhead. Oh, God. Right. So, we were up to 57, right? Was that right? So 58. There's the list. We have 58 Sarah. Seri is 59. Sheena is 60. Simon is 61. Sophie, 62. Steve, 63. Sandeep, 64. Toby, 65. Tony, 66. Vicent? Oh, sorry. 67. Yo Crandall, 68. And Evie, 69. Is that right? Courtney, you are 70. Anybody else? Lillian doesn't have a number. 71. 72 for Sally. Danielle. Oh, God. Right. We're just going to have to. I didn't see my name. Paul, can you be 75? Has everyone got a number? Oh, nobody saw their name. Right. Okay. Let me do that Word document again. Share screen. This is not easy. So here's the screen. 1 to 20. Okay. Brahim, can you be 80? Yeah. Everybody got it? Should have picked. I did. Do you know what? I did try Excel. There was no easy way to do it. Oh, 18's right. Okay. This is so hectic. This is really hectic. But once we get this sorted, we're all good. Yeah? Good? Right. Okay. Oh, right. Can I go home now? Can I go home? Right. Okay. So now that chaos is over. Still don't have a number. Stu. 81? Okay. Okay. Right. I also haven't got one. Daniela, can you do 82? Yeah. 83 for Alison. Lauren Jeffries, can you have 84? Rebecca, can you have 85? Natty, 86. Are we all sorted? Eva, 87. Ange, 88. Okay, I'm going. Oh my God, you're so lovely for bearing with me. This has not been an easy thing to figure out. Okay, so let's go. We're ready. This is where it's starting. This is where it's starting. Oh my God. I put a lot of work into this. Right. So here we go. I can breathe now. I can relax. So welcome. Welcome to Creative Boom's 16th anniversary. I can't believe we've got here. I'm so honoured to be celebrating this special day with you. It's been chaotic today. I've only just finished getting ready. Anyway, we've got a really good fun hour coming up. Maybe I have to cut it a bit short. And we're going to be doing 4 raffle rounds. So this is why I had to do the numbers. I've spared no expense with the technology that we've got lined up. So you're gonna be blown away by the slick operation we've got going on here behind the scenes. So we're going to have some fun, fast games as well with some bigger prizes. We're going to have some surprise shout outs from the creative industry. We're going to have a heartfelt Q&A and a load of brilliant prizes worth over £2,000. So here we go. First of all, though, I don't know about you, but I think I should have this little moment to talk about the story of Creative Boom. So here is how I got started. A lovely chap called Mike Messina, who was working for Stoke City as their designer at the time, who I just got back in touch with today, actually. I hired him to do this logo because I had this idea on holiday in 2009 after the global recession to do something special for the creative industries. I had lots of friends who were graphic designers and illustrators, and we were all suffering. I was a freelancer myself at the time. And I just had all this spare time on my hands. I wanted to give back. I come from a family of carers and givers, and it's just, I suppose, what we do in the Millwards and the Robsons, and we just like giving back. It's good. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. So I started Creative Boom on WordPress. Disclaimer, I've got a husband who's a software developer, so I already had a bit of a step up. And I just got cracking. Now, it's really difficult to digest 16 years without waffling and going on about it too much. So I decided to break it down into chapters, which I think is an easier way to do it. Because obviously, as any of you will know that have run a business for a long time, you just forget about all the different steps and mistakes and things that have happened to get you to where you are now. So I thought I'd do chapters. So here we are. Oh, I've skipped ahead. Oh no, I haven't. I'm in the right place. God, I need to practice me talks, don't I? So the scrappy years were 2009 to 2013. It was the global recession. It was a tough time. Around that same time, I moved to Manchester, and I was doing pretty well actually. I started a PR agency and took on my first member of staff, good old Laura, who you can see in the picture on the top left there, who's gone on to start her own PR business in Manchester too, and she's flying. She's doing really well. Yeah, it was very scrappy. I was burnt out. I was mainly focusing on the PR agency and building that. And Creative Beam, as much as I absolutely loved it, I didn't have enough time for it. So it was a little bit of a kind of Wild West moment, I think. And the changes that the platform went through, it was very kind of DIY. As you can see, the middle graphic there, that was my design, my logo. my amazing husband basically turned that into a website. Somebody's raised their hand. Hello. I don't know how to deal with that. You allowed to talk? Maybe? Yeah. Sorry, I'll carry on. So yeah, it was just a really scrappy time, and we had some really lovely people that we worked with. I quite like the logo with the paintbrush, but it was just always kind of a bit hit and miss. But all the while, Creative Beam carried on growing. It was the era of Twitter and Facebook. We built a community really fast, really easily, and bootstrapped the whole thing. So it was a good time, and it allowed me to travel the world. Um, you know, maybe the Michael Jackson thing was, in hindsight, not a great thing, but I went to Tokyo. I went to Adobe Max. There's me and Tom, and Tom May, who's one of our writers. I think that was in 2013. And there's Tom Banks, who worked for Design Week and then went on to the Drum. And Emma Wilkinson on the right, who works for Adobe. And there I am talking to somebody from Basement Jacks on the top right. That was an event in London. It just opened so many doors, but I never had enough time for it. I would call those the burnout years, to be honest. Chapter 3 was 2017 to 2019. I would say it was the investing years. It was when I started to realize that PR was tearing my soul apart and I wasn't cut out to be a boss. And honestly, I hated doing client work. So I decided to go all in on the dream, or at least take that big step towards the ultimate goal, which was to get rid of PR and focus purely on Creative Beam, my passion project. I hired Samantha Wilkinson, who'd just gone freelance from The Chase, to help with our rebrand. Guess what? Design is really important. She came up with the iconic eyes, which you can see now. Tom, my husband, he made them move on screen, and that basically changed everything. I mean, we thought we were doing well up until that point. It really just took us to another level completely. And I really loved everything she did with us. We worked on that over a year, I think. It's nice to look back and see how it's evolved over time. Those friendly eyes, they get away with murder, don't they? I've just had these eyes. Thanks, Angela Roach, for encouraging me to get that. I bloody love it. So, chapter 4 was 2019 to 2021. It was the growing up years, I like to call it, the maturing years. 2019 marked the start of social media's slow demise. As you remember, Facebook bought Instagram, and let's face it, things started to shift at that point. But we kept investing in quality content. We were finally paying our way. I think we started to understand what creative boom actually was, which sounds ridiculous when you've been running something for almost 10 years. It's scrappy and it's something you're always experimenting with. You don't quite get there, really. Not when you can't dedicate your full brain onto something. Do you know what I mean? It's funny how it just kind of evolved naturally over so many years. In early 2019, we launched oh, how could I forget? We celebrated 10 years. It was absolutely epic. Worked with Andy to come up with this amazing campaign. It was brilliant. We did an event in Manchester. I met so many brilliant people. We did a poster, 10 posters for 10 years of Creative Boom, and we sold those, and the profits went to the British Heart Foundation, which is a charity very close to my heart. If it wasn't for them, my dad wouldn't be here, and a couple of my dear friends wouldn't be here either. So I was really proud of that moment. And quite bewildered, actually, because I don't think I ever gave myself a chance to step back and say, oh, right, okay, there's this thing I've built here. So people coming up to me and saying, oh, Katie, I love Creative Beam. I was like, oh, do you? I just was overwhelmed. David Sedgwick was one of our people that contributed. We had Super Mundane, Lisa Kodgnan. Who else did we have? Oh, Stan Chow. There were so many amazing people. And Danny Dotto, Danny Molyneux, she did an amazing print as well. I was just so humbled. Absolutely brilliant. And there's me hugging with a friend of mine called Claire. Claire and Liam are part of the furniture in Manchester. I love those guys. Oh, and Anthony Burrell. How could I forget? Sorry, Anthony. Sorry, Tony. So in early 2020, I launched the Creative Boom podcast. I actually have a background in radio journalism. I'm a broadcast journalist by trade. I studied journalism in university. So it was really nice to get back behind the mic, although I was a bit out of practice and it wasn't my usual natural way of being behind the mic. So it was a massive steep learning curve and I felt like I really went back to the beginning. And then, of course, then the pandemic. But first,
I was always doing some form of illustration personally on the side or for projects because that was always this skill set that I had that I loved using. But just never was like, oh, I could make this full time. It just felt like this hobby that was fun to do that served a skill for a project here or there, but not necessarily something that I could do full time.
right.
So then,
Yeah, because
so
hobbies aren't something that you could ever make money from, are they? You can't
yeah,
be enjoying yourself when you're making money.
yeah. Why would you want the thing that keeps the lights on to actually be something you enjoy when you spend so much of your time doing it? When the pandemic hit, we were all working from home. It was like my life in LA looked nothing like what I kind of anticipated when that hit. And I lived by myself as well. And so basically, full transparency, a month in, I just had this massive depressive stint where I just would try and sit at my desk, would burst into tears, was like, I don't know, I'm leading this project. I have people that are responsible to me, and I just creatively cannot show up. And just was dealing with the tension of that. And I remember just having a really candid conversation with my creative director of just the reality of mentally where I was at. And he was so kind and was just basically look, you're a human first. If you need to take time off, go take a few weeks off. This job is still here for you. And that was just this moment where I was like, okay, cool. I need to just take a step back from this work that I've been doing nonstop. And what happened was during those few weeks, it unlocked this space for me to actually just draw for the heck of it. And random freelance projects would pop into my inbox, and it was actually for a decent amount of money that I was able to basically caveat what I didn't make taking this time of leave off through just illustration. That there was this light bulb moment of wait, so I actually could make this work.
So that was a
I was always
strange time. The pandemic was just nuts, wasn't it? And in a funny way, it felt like 2009 all over again. Obviously, it was a little bit different from a global economic crisis, but we came together. I mean, Tom and I just took a step back and said, what more can we do? So we started up a Discord, was it Discourse or Discord? I can't remember now. Community. Wow, go figure. and it was really popular. Lots of people signed up. And we started using this old school forum again. It was brilliant, actually. No, it wasn't Discord. I think it was Discourse. So we used that, and then as things got back to normal and we were allowed back out, naturally it fell off, and we kind of realised, it became clear, creatives weren't quite ready for that kind of online community. Not yet. Now we're entering chapter 5, 2021 to 2023. I'm doing this full time years. Yes, I've given each timestamp a name. The pandemic changed everything, not just for everyone else, but for me as well. I finally shut the door on PR. It was a really big moment for me. It was like I don't know if anybody here has a partner who also runs their own business, but we have kitchen brainstorms, kitchen meetings, kitchen discussions over a brew and a biscuit, try not to do it in the evenings, but sometimes it's inevitable. And I just said, I can't do PR anymore. It's just been burning my soul for very many years, and I just want to go for it. So I said, it's going to be a bit of a risk. Shall I do it? And Tom was like, just do it. You've always wanted to do this. Go for it. So I went full time. And lo and behold, what happens when you focus on something exclusively? You end up start seeing progress. Very proud that we brought in John Everall as our partnerships director, who's an absolute bloody legend and has become a real solid rock. And I started working with James Longhurst as well, who's a brilliant consultant who helped us build a real strategy for the future. Worked with Andy and Mark at 960 to develop the branding and the website, which is what you see today. And honestly, it was the best investment I ever made. Honestly, design is everything. Got 3 love emojis from Andy in the comments. Andy Malalieu and Mark Bevington, they're just absolute legends, and poor loves, they had to share an office with me. So I really appreciate that they wanted to work with me. Hold out your hand. Andy would come up to me at break sometimes with a treat of something. It's a proper northern thing. He'd come up to me with a biscuit and go, hold out your hand, doing an impression of that old granny in what was it, Wedding Singer, Andy? Hold out your hand. Brilliant. Yep. I'm not going to play all of this. I'm just going to give you a taste of the journey I've been on just with the podcast, and the people I've met and the stories I've heard, and just the fun, the joy and the fun.
It's so, do you know what? It's so weird seeing you with this hat, because it looks like Pac-Man's going to eat the witch from Wicked.
I feel like Harry Potter. I feel like, curious.
That's sorting hat.
Gryffindor. I'll probably be putting the one with all the naughty kids. If you hadn't yet guessed, this is a preview of the Creative Boom Podcast's Christmas special, coming up on the 19th of December, just in time for the break. We've invited 10 former guests from our show to join us for some fun and silliness, as always, to get us all in the mood for the festive holidays. Look at all these wonderful people. Yeah, they've had a year of ups and downs, just like any of us, but it's great to see us all having a laugh and embracing the spirit of the season. As usual with my festive special, I will be asking some fun questions like, who would you invite to Christmas dinner if you could, dead or alive? And what's on that playlist to get you in the mood? I just have to say as well, before we move on to chapter 6, which comes with highs and lows, Jane Boyer is our amazing illustrator on Creative Boom. She has transformed, as Andy has, the way we present ourselves. And honestly, I just can't thank you enough. I'm getting emotional now. I'm partly getting emotional because I'm seeing this slide. So this is chapter 6, 2023 to 2025. And I've called it Roads. Where we're going, we don't need any roads, but there's a bump. At the end of 2023, we rebranded everything again with Andy and Mark, as I said, at 960 with those gorgeous illustrations by Jane Boyer. The whole look, the whole feel, it finally all clicked. It finally looked like us. We also left Manchester for the countryside, and that's when, boom, I suffered a serious back injury. Oh, shite. Now, I mention this because those 19 months of recovery, yes, it's 19 months today, have been the perfect metaphor for running something like Creative Boom. There's pain, there's frustration. You have to learn how to walk before you can run. People disappear, you feel lonely, like no one cares. But then people show up and they amaze you. And somewhere along the way, you realise you're a warrior. Oh my God, I can't tell you how much pain I was in there. That was probably last May. The picture of me in the middle is me reaching a bridge on the canal where I live. It's about a mile away, and I had to lean on it because I was in a lot of pain, but it was such a milestone. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm getting upset. Pull yourself together, Cowan. The other picture is when I'm in a cafe 8 months post-injury. I didn't think I was able to sit and have breakfast, but that was the first time I went out for a meal or anything and sat in a chair. And I cried my eyes out when I sipped that chai latte. Oh my God, stop it now. I'm getting ridiculous. So, Creative Boom has been a super journey of ups and downs and fighting and not giving up. And in this slide, it's realizing that you can sit. And then after, I think this was after 10 months, maybe 11 months post-injury, I could finally play video games. I'm so happy. And then I think in November, 11 months post-injury, both are quite traumatic, I finally started to dance again.
Here we go.
Jag heter Peter och här kommer då tre personer som tar över.
I missed you, Andy. I was going to dance. Oh dear. It's like you all know, if you run a business, it's one thing after the other. You can't get over how much you fight and how much progress you make. And sometimes you don't even notice the progress happening. It's tiny little steps that all build up to a bigger picture. So this is why I wanted to share this aspect of my journey. And I have to say, when I could finally go on holiday, this was in March. As you can imagine, I was a little bit happy. Oh dear. So, you know what? Here we are today, and we've got the most amazing new chapter with the studio. How did that happen? My gosh. So in the past year, I must mention Angela Roach and Anna Duffy because they helped with some of our social media campaign, visual identity, which was fantastic, and that's really helped as well. This whole last chapter that I'm in, before I move on to my next chapter, has been about leveling up and understanding where we're headed next. The magazine's thriving, the podcast hit 1 million downloads, and in February, with social media crumbling and AI disrupting search, we launched This You. And I can't believe it. We're now 6 months in. We've built a community of 5,000 creatives who actually want to be there, who are showing up for each other, who give a damn, and I bloody love you all. So thank you so much for making the studio a really wonderful place. Here is where we're at now. Just a few kind of stats on Creative Boom. Those are our monthly visitors, our page views, our email subscribers, our social followers, all the monthly impressions, and where our audience is based. It's a lot. It's 16 years of hard work, and I'm really proud of it. So we all make mistakes. Yeah. I mean, come on, it was Demi Moore, wasn't it? So what lessons did I learn? Oh my goodness, I've learned so many over the years. So many. I think the most important thing is you have a natural instinct. You have a voice in your head that tells you when something's right or wrong. You've got to tap into your gut. It will guide you. You know when something's not working. Don't be afraid to change it. And you know what? You're going to get a lot of people saying, "Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?" Because I can, and I'm going to try and stop me. Lots of people think that you have to build something and it has to be successful straight away. That's not the case. Creative Boom didn't really kind of bring in enough money to cover itself, even in the first 10 years. So, I'm not suggesting you do that yourself, but I just had this passion and I believed in it and I kept going. And now it's where it is today. And don't let those stupid voices in your head stop you from following a dream. One of the horrible things of running something like this is you do find out the darker side of humanity sometimes. And you know what? That's okay. That's the way it is. But it makes you stronger. And it certainly makes the good eggs shine brighter. So keep sticking to your goals. Keep telling yourself you're a good egg. And don't ever give up. And as you can imagine, I've worked a bit hard. I probably think my back's got something to do with it, if I'm honest with myself, although I've not dared admit it just yet. You've got to look after yourself. You've got to prioritize number one. But when you're having a down moment, when you're thinking about packing it all in, don't forget how far you've come. And the same goes if you're recovering from a back injury. And there we go. That is the journey. Thank you for listening. So now we can get on with why we all came here, which was to win a prize, right? Thanks everyone for putting up with me doing that. Oh, it's so nice, honestly. Somebody's raised their hand. Right, let me get into the chat now. Has everyone got a number? No. Marianne, have a number for God's sake. Have 90? Has everyone got a number? Yeah. Sam, 92. For God's sake. Michaela, 93. I'm telling you all off now. How do we get a number? Oh gosh, Mia. What are we up to? 94. Andra, 95. Katie Cadwell, 96. And STFN, 97. Ivan, 98. And Falco, 99. Jonathan, 100. Right, are we done? Yeah? Good. Right. Let's hope this works. Right. So up for grabs is £100 of Yod & Co vouchers plus 2 designer towels. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Who are the designer towels by? This is exciting. They are by Alex Kabazi. Hope I pronounced that right. Right, so here we go. Oh, where's my sound gone? Number 58. Who's that? Number 58. That's me, right. Take note of it. So 58. Sarah. Okay, next one. A Lomomatic 110 camera flash and film worth £109, and I've been told you can choose your colour. 97. Who's that? Oh God, this is so northern. Jerry, we're having problems with the technology. Bingo! Bingo, are you mad? Right, next. A gorgeous bundle from the Completist worth £65. Lots of lovely stationery. Here we go. Number 44. Who's that? Me. Well done, Matthew Ledwald. Right then, next. God, this is going so well, isn't it? Right then. So, up next. Heartfelt quick fire. Okay, this is for a Hattie Stewart Swatch Watch. Disclaimer, we're going to fund this. This hasn't been donated by Swatch. We did try, but I love Hattie Stewart and I think she's very talented and I would personally love this watch. So what advice would you give to your younger self? Drop it in the chat. It can be heartfelt, hilarious, or a little chaotic, and I'll pick out the favourite. Go! I really want to see those fingers. I really want to see those fingers. I'm going to try and give you all a good chance here. Shall I do some dancing whilst we wait? Buy Bitcoin. Ah, God, this is amazing. There's bloody 90 of you. Bloody hell. Right. My God. Oh. Oh. God, this is so difficult. There's so many good ones. Okay. I am going to go for, I'm giving it a good chance. Be quicker when commenting on Creative Boom's birthday bash. Oh. I'm going to choose Ben. There are two ways of failing in life. One by having a go and it not working, and two by never having a go in the first place. That really resonates with me. So Ben, you are the winner of the Hattie Stewart watch. Congratulations. I need a kind of woohoo, woohoo. Right. Now we're going to have a little moment for my nerves to calm down. Okay. That was too much excitement for one bit. I asked the creative community if they would mind sharing a birthday wish. So here is.
Okay, I'm just waking up, Cowan. All right, let me get all the debris and sleep out of my eyes and say, congratulations on 16 years of Creative Boom. Selfishly, thank you for giving me a leg up, little old Aaron Draplin of the Draplin Design Company. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. But I know that this stuff isn't easy to do, and what a service that you have delivered to creative people all over the world. Killer content, slick design, a nice vessel, and a warm, certain way of doing business. It's appreciated, so congrats on 16 years, Katie and crew and everybody who listens and all the people who contribute. Congrats on that, and happy birthday or whatever this thing is. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, happy birthday, Creative Boom. It's your sweet 16th. I mean, 16 years of helping designers, illustrators, all-round creatives, agencies, giving a platform for them to be celebrated, shared, spoken about, giving us the best tips in the world. I mean, I have nothing else to say but thank you. Thank you for creating that space. And here is to 16 more years of Creative Boom fabulousness. Woohoo! Oh. Finally broke them.
16 years of Creative Boom, 16 years of knowing you, Katie. You've seen me through
multiple businesses of mine, and you just go from strength to strength. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for, I don't know, sometimes just talking about things not related to design, but just your life in general and being so candid. I think, you know, the success that Creative Boom has had over the years is really a testament to the fact that your personality shines through, and your enthusiasm for design and for supporting people and helping people in creative industries also shines through massively too. So happy birthday! And can't wait to see what you are doing next. Love you!
Hello, Creative Boom from a wet and miserable Manchester. Just walking the dog. If you're wondering what this fashion accessory is, it's the lead. But wanted to just wish you a fantastic happy birthday. Don't know what that was supposed to be. It's that, I think. So yeah, happy birthday, Creative Boom. Happy 16th birthday, Creative Boom. Thanks for all the inspiration and creativity over the years. Have a great night. That's something as well. That's a new thing I've just introduced. Let's put my finger up. So happy birthday.
I love that he said, I've just put my finger up. Right, it's raffle round number 2. It doesn't get more exciting than this. Who's ready? I really want to see those fingers. Okay. Right, here we go. We have an exclusive goodie bag from Pentagram, including Living by Design, which is a book, 1,000 marks, and a Jason Ford print. Woohoo! They were very generous to give us that. So let's do this. Number 42. What would we do without 42? There you go. There's your bingo. Bastards making me clap like a little monkey. Shake him up. I am shaking him up. Who's 42? Matt Roberts, well done. Is that somebody who loves Pentagram? Oh, I am pleased. Right, next one is a Project 26 art print. Very, very cool. They were very nice, very generous to give us that. So who's going to win this Polish graphic design beauty? Number 82. Who is it? Who's 82? Who's going to adorn their walls with this? Wow, that's me! Yay! Amazing! Bingo lingo. Right, so that's GP. Got it. And the final one we have up for grabs. Oh, this is interesting, right? An Uskies 3001 overshirt worth £80, and you can choose your own colour. Here we go. Number 87. 87. Don't know any kind of bingo things. I'm in heaven. Eva, well done. Eva Filetto. That's number 487. 87. Right. This is going really well. I'm probably jinxing it. Right. Now we're going to have another big prize. Okay, so this is, I've already got one of these. Angela's bought one as well. We didn't realise how big they were. This is a giant smiley highlight, smiley extra large by Mr. Maria. And they're very kindly going to post this to the winner. They can't cover delivery costs or tax, so Creative Boom will cover this for the winner. Okay, so the Creative Confessions game is in the chat. Get ready. What's the most embarrassing but funniest thing that's ever happened to you as a creative? Drop your answers in the chat and we'll pick our favourite answer. Go! Go, go, go! It is hard, isn't it? Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I hate forgetting the passport. It's such a gutter. You got kicked in the head by Jean. Chris, why did you dress up as a lion? Crazy frog. Was that the one that went me 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 me? Oh God, Katie. I don't know, I've got even more respect and love for you now, babes. Oh my God, this is brilliant. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm gonna choose. Sorry, I'm gonna choose. Oh. Right, I'm choosing Mia Ashcroft. Well done, Mia. That is just brilliant. That is the kind of thing I do. I went to a design talk, saw a woman in you, but had social anxiety. Sorry for reading this out, Mia. To try to avoid eye contact, walked past each other. She smiled and went to carry on walking. I'd given her a big smile and had my eyes shut, went to kiss her on the cheek, but she had carried on walking. She was so short. I locked her neck inside my elbow and kissed the back of her matted hair. She didn't even stay to laugh with me, turned around and the whole audience was looking. Oh, well, I hope this prize, Mia, doesn't remind you of that very embarrassing moment, but that is brilliant. All fantastic. Feel bad that I have to choose these winners, but you know how it is. Okay, I can have another little moment and relax. And we're going to have some more shout outs from the wonderful creative community.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. Happy 16th. I was going to break into a song and dance, but no one wants to hear that, so I'll try and keep this short. Absolute privilege to collaborate with you guys over the years. Perhaps, 11, 12 years we've known each other and we've worked together, so it's been an absolute pleasure to see Katie and the team post some amazing content over the years, inspiring content that's actually made a change in our industry. So massive congratulations on this milestone. I look forward to celebrating many more to come. Have a good one. Ciao.
Congratulations, Katie, Creative Boom, on your 16th anniversary. It's a lot. Hope you can enjoy with your friends, family, and followers. Bye.
Happy Sweet 16, Creative Boom. Many greetings from Mexico, from Guadalajara, from Stefan Sagmeister.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. 16 amazing years of supporting, elevating, and inspiring design communities all over the world. We really, really appreciate everything you guys do. It's a website we check every morning with great excitement and anticipation. So happy birthday, thank you, good luck.
Way, happy birthday, Creative Boom. 16 already.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. I am so excited for your 16th birthday. It's a big year. 16, at least in America, it is. Is it where you guys are? I don't know where you are anymore, but I have to say this. I miss you. I love you guys. And I've got someone else who wants to say hello. Oliver misses you too. I didn't want to cry, so I won't. Happy birthday.
Happy Sweet 16, Creative Boom. Creative Boom has such an affectionate place in my heart because it basically launched the year that I graduated. So it's been there through my whole career, teaching me, encouraging me, inspiring me, and I just feel so grateful to be part of it and to be part of this amazing community. The studio that Katie and Creative Boom have built has just been amazing. And I hope you have an amazing birthday celebration. I'm so excited to be part of it. And thank you for all the goodness that you have put out into the world over the last 16 years. It has really encouraged me so many times and supported me in my business and my creativity.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. My name is Matt Boyce. and I've always loved and felt like a sense of community from Creative Boom. So it's definitely something we need to keep going, keep celebrating, and just sing happy birthday for. So here's a sunny Greek special for you to say happy birthday, Creative Boom!
Oh, God, it's just, yeah, so nice. I just sent an email out to loads of people, said, do you fancy doing this? And so many people said yes. So, oh, thanks, guys. Oh, right. So, raffle time. Are you ready? Oh, this is exciting. Oh, we've got some good prizes. So this time we have a signed copy of Identity Designed, The Process by the wonderful David Ari, a 60-minute portfolio review with Jackie Winter. So that is going to be with somebody senior on the team. That's going to be hopefully very helpful for someone. Two lots of 2 tickets to the Design Museum's current exhibitions, which is Splash and More Than Human. Everybody has been super generous. So shall we go to the magic raffle? Here we go. Right. For the signed book, Identity Designing. Or Designed. Is it Identity Designing or Identity Designed? Oh, God. I was going cross-eyed putting this together. Number 9. Feeling fine. Mighty fine. Who's number 9? Woohoo! Well done, Amber. You lucky thing. Right. That's coming to you. Who is going to win the 60-minute portfolio review? Number 28 is Never Late. Should have come up with some creative bingo things. That's me! Yay! Shut up! Shut up! Love it. Right, and the last prize of this round is 2 lots of 2 tickets to the Design Museum's current exhibitions. Take a friend, take a family member, or just go on your own. Number 39, Feeling Delightfully Fine. 39, who's 39? Woohoo! Well done, Matt. I hope you can get to London, or you are in London, or if not, let me know. See what I can do to help with that. Right. So we go back to our presentation. God, I'm going to need a nap after this. We have another big prize to give away. And actually, this is a massive one. I think it's worth £280 for the actual camera, but I've got loads of accessories to go with it as well. It's this bad boy. Very generously provided by Insta360. It's a little 4K camera. It's incredible. I've been playing around with one myself. Absolutely amazing. So in the chat, tell me your creative story using just 3 emojis. Make it original, make us smile. Ready, set, go. Oh, this is great. Let's have a look. Good grief. Right. Has everyone had a chance to enter? Gosh, there's a lot of... This is going to be a tough one. Oh, Matt Roberts, that's cute. What would mine be? Gosh. It's really hard to judge. Tell me about it. It's not a lot to work with. I'm really sorry. I'm going to choose this one. Who put that one on? I think that was Evie. Was that Evie? Evie, congratulations. The Insta360 3S Go, whatever it is yours, baby. It's yours. Okay, we've still got one big prize left. And I think one more raffle. It is going off in here. Are we ready? Are we ready for some more birthday shout outs? And who is this? Only one of the most amazing women I know.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. We are all really big fans of what you're doing over there, and it's been a real honor to be included in many of the articles over the years. So thank you so much, and keep up the amazing work, and hope you all have an amazing celebration.
Hello, and happy birthday. Congratulations on turning 16. That is it's a threshold into almost adulthood, I think. You can now do things you couldn't do before. You can learn to ride a unicycle legally. I think 16 is the threshold for that. You can eat carrots in public, and I think you can also join an armpit fart orchestra. So, you know, here's to another 16 years, and thanks for having me on, and for all your great podcasts, and hope to see you another time soon. All the best from me here in Brooklyn. Bye.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. 16 years is incredible. I'm not sure what the industry would do without you, and all the support that you give, everyone that's hustling, all the platforms that you provide for emerging talent. We're just very grateful and very lucky to have you. So have a great day celebrating.
Hi, it's Michael from Studio Build. I just want to wish Creative Boom and Katie a happy 16th birthday. Wow, 16 years, that's incredible. So much support, and we really appreciate it, and I'm sure the kind of wider creative industries does too. Have a fantastic day. Cheers, bye.
Hey Creative Boom, happy birthday. What is a birthday without a couple of bottles of natural wine? Anyway, I wanted to say a very happy birthday to Creative Boom team, and especially its founder, Katie Cohen. I'm hiding behind this plant because I hope Creative Boom keeps growing like this in the future. And I wanted to say also a very, very special thank you for helping us thrive in the industry. Every feature means the world. Thank you for bringing us together.
Hello Creative Boom, this is Muragaya here. Happy birthday. Enjoy the celebrations.
Hello Katie and everyone at Creative Boom, this is Graham from Jamhot in Glasgow. Just wishing you a very happy birthday and thank you for everything you do for all the creative community. Bye bye.
Happy 16th Creative Boom. Big congrats from all of us here at F37. Just want to say thanks for supporting us for all those years. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.
Oh my goodness, I just can't believe it. I just can't stop grinning. This is like the 90s again when I used to go clubbing. Amazing shout outs, thank you. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Incredible. Right, enough of that, otherwise I'll start crying again. It's raffle round number 4. We've not had any technical... Oh, hang on. Ah, no, go back. You see, this is what happens when you speak too soon. No technical hiccups yet, Jerry. Everything's going great. Right, what have we got up for grabs? So we have a Hoxton mini press bundle of opinionated guides to art worth £80. Beautiful books. There's 5 different books in different colours. Absolutely stunning. There's a signed A2 double-sided poster from Hondo's Facing Forward project. And then there's Once Upon the End, a book by Gardner Richardson. Lovely, beautiful prizes. So here we go. Number 86. Who's number 86? You've won the Opinionated Guides to Art bundle from Hoxton Mini Press. Woohoo! Who's that? I think that was me, Natty. At this point, you could just make it up, couldn't you? Well done, Natty. That's brilliant. Well done. And now the next one, which is, let me just remind myself, signed A2 double-sided post from Hondo, that fantastic studio. This is beautiful as well. Number 11. Who've we got? Who's won that beautiful, beautiful poster? Well done, Amy. This is great. And then our final prize, lovely book by Gardner Richardson. Number 75. Still alive. Who's that? Paul Andrew. Well done. I think we did quite well, didn't we, with all these numbers? We had a bit of a kerfuffle at the start, but I think it was worth it, wasn't it? Oh, thanks, everyone. So that leaves me with the final prize. Now, this, I think, is pretty amazing, and I have to thank a member of the studio, which is Sandrine. Sandrine, thank you for making this happen. It's absolutely amazing. It's really generous, and thank you to Adobe. It's a 12-month free subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud and all of its apps. Woohoo! So now for the grand prize. Use the Zoom Q&A feature, or drop it in the chat. It's probably easier. Just put it all in the Q&A feature, which is at the bottom of your Zoom screen. Can you basically put in some questions in there? And I will try and answer a few live, and the best wins. Obviously, we haven't got... I'll let you see all the questions that are submitted. So think of a question to ask Creative Boom. Donnie, where will Creative Boom be in another 16 years? God knows, I'll be 62, hopefully retired. You never know, I might still be running it. Toby, what's next? Good question. I think we're going to try and bring some kind of element of coaching to the studio for creatives. We're trying to figure it out. Otherwise, just more of the same, really. Carry on improving, carry on working hard. Which story that you covered was the most special for you? Oh God, they're all special. They're all special. I think the best time I ever had was when it was just before the pandemic. I was in New York. It was February 2020. I ran around Brooklyn and Manhattan, and I interviewed 3 different creatives for the podcast. And it was just like living the absolute dream. And I think that morning I had jet lag, and I got up really early at 5 a.m. and I went for a dream run around Central Park, and then had an amazing big breakfast in this amazing hotel room, which was the Standard on the High Line in New York. That was an amazing moment. If you could have a magic wand and pick one thing you could redo in the Creative Boom life, what would that be, and what would you do? If I could redo something, have more money so I could like make more of a difference. Thanks, Greta. Curious, if you could go back, would you do anything different? Probably not. I would have probably have left the PR a lot sooner, but I don't think I had the courage to do that until the pandemic made it near on impossible not to do it, if that makes sense. Do I have a mantra or quote that you absolutely swear by? Says Katie. Yes, and I say it often. I say to myself, for God's sake, Katie, you're only running a kind community to help creatives. You're not an evil, overlord. And basically the sentiment is that don't take yourself too seriously. Don't take it all too seriously. Remember to have fun, and remember that you're a good person. And I also say you're enough. You are enough, Katie Cowan. That's what I say a lot of. Rebecca Chapman says, what's something that happened you thought was going to be a disaster but actually turned out to be great in the end? The podcast. And I'm still improving it each time I do an episode. It's not always perfect, but it gets better and better and better as I improve. But yeah, the podcast, I would say. What do you think the Creative Boom eyes are currently looking at? Well, they're not creepy. They're definitely kind of, they're a bit innocent. I didn't realize the eyes emoji, which I use on everything, is actually in younger generations, it means naked. So who knows? Who knows? If I had a chance to do something again, what would it be? I think somebody else asked that. That's a great question. I would probably have looked after my health a bit more. I would have looked after my back. I think that would have been wise. If you could magically and instantly create anything with no limitation, what would it be? I have always said that I would love to take over a big old building in Manchester, and I would take the top office for Creative Boom, and I'd employ a load of people. And then the stories below would be co-working for affordable co-working, amazing, like big spaces. You know, you can imagine the beautiful windows and the brick walls for creatives. And it would always be affordable, and there would be amazing talks, and we'd just do amazing things. And yeah, I've always had that dream. I'm just going to keep scrolling so I don't repeat myself. What's your funniest creative moment? Oh gosh, I'm a living legend, Chris. I'm just always making a tit of myself, if I'm honest. I can't remember. I think the funniest moment I had, I was in Adobe Max in LA. I sound like a right tosspot saying this, but I was in Adobe Max in LA. I'd had a few beers, yeah, and there were some pinatas. There were pig-shaped pinatas, and we smashed them, and I cut it in half so we got the pig head, and I put the pig on the head and started dancing around in front of the other journalists. And yeah, that was a moment. And we had these American kids come up to us and say, "Who are you guys? You're amazing. We want to hang out with you." We were so we did. We hung out with these lovely kids and went around LA trying to find somewhere that was still open. Sadly, there was not. I have just launched as a freelance graphic designer at 10 to 1. I would love to know how I should find my clients. It's so hard. It is. When I started Creative Boom, I'd gone freelance as well, and I really struggled. I ended up doing lots of freelance work for PR agencies, and then I just tried to get my own direct clients. It took a while, but I got there. So don't give up, knock on doors, go to networking events, make friends. It is hard in the beginning, but you will get there. What kept you going when business was hard? Just an absolute devout belief that it was gonna work out, I think. Which of the 16 years had been the best and why? Richard, 2013, I would say. It's when we moved to Manchester. We met amazing people in the city. We just had such a blast, and it was when the magazine really started to take off, and I was building a studio. And yes, it was quite difficult year, lots of burnout, but it was just great. Just take me back. There are so many questions. I don't know what to do. What do you do when you completely want to give up? Who or what brings you back to carry on? I'm the sort of person that will have a moment and I'll lie on the floor. Just like with my back injury last year, I think there were 2 moments where I just gave up and stared at the ceiling and cried. And I was just like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. There's only been a couple of moments like that with Creative Boom over the years. And I do every single time have a little wobble, and then I dust myself down and get back up again. And I come up with a plan. A plan is everything. A plan will keep you focused. It'll keep you grounded. It will keep you moving forward, and just try not to overthink everything. That's my kind of thing that keeps me going. Just one foot in front of the other. Don't think about the thing that's happening in 5 years time, 10 years time. Just think about what's happening today, and give yourself a break. Right. I mean, I don't even know what time it is. It's like 1:15. We're running over time here. What's the best moment until now in this journey? Oh gosh, this is so tough. When was your best or worst oh shit moment? The biggest fuck up or the biggest gain from something you never imagined? I think the best moment was starting something. And I think actually I can look back on my life and say, whatever I've done, at least I've flipping well started it. And there's been lots of failures, and there's been lots of other ideas that I started and never came to fruition. Start it. Don't worry about the bigger details, the bigger picture. Just do it. Just do it. Alexander Clark, you are our winner. Obviously, this was going to be impossible for me to police and get round to everybody. But thank you so much, everyone. Well done, Alexander Clark. we're going to finish off with some more shout outs from the creative community.
Hi all, this is Brian Collins. This is a very, very big congratulations to Creative Boom for 16 years of being a champion of imagination, celebrating design, and putting the am I going to say this? Yes, putting the in boom. You have been a beacon for curious minds, relentless makers, and the beautiful and the weird, and somehow you always make it look easy. Thank you for reminding the world that creativity is no add-on and imagination is no accessory. It's the damn engine. So here's to 16 more years of insight, 16 more years of inspiration, and 16 more years, hopefully, of irreverence. Boom on, Katie, and boom on, Creative Boom.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. Keep being amazing and fostering creativity.
Hey up, Cowan. Can't believe Creative Boom's going to be 16. What a hell of a milestone. Just want to say thanks as well for all the inspiration and the support that you've given us over the years. You know that I'm here for that monthly font drop. It's a personal favourite of mine. Thanks as well for the personal support. You've been there for me when I've needed you through some tough times with my business and personal shit going on. Katie, you are a legend. You are funny. You're a lovable, geeky, amazing human being. Keep doing what you're doing. Big love to you and massive happy birthday to the Boom.
Hi Creative Boom, it's Emily Jeffrey Barrett from Among Equals. Just diving in to say a huge happy birthday to you. I think on behalf of the team, frankly the whole industry, just thank you so much for everything you do to keep us inspired and entertained. But needless to say, we will all definitely be celebrating your success, your big birthday here in our London office. Loads of love, hope you're having a great time. Bye.
Hi Katie, it's Adrian D. I just wanted to wish you wish Creative Boom a happy 16th birthday. I am looking forward to catching up with you in Glasgow at Gab in September, and we'll get a couple of drinks to celebrate then. So have a great day, cheers, all the best, bye.
Happy birthday, Creative Boom. Sweet 16. Oh my goodness, what an incredible achievement. I was thinking about what advice would have wanted someone to say to me on my 16th birthday. And I'm thinking realistically, if you have done 16 years of having a creative community, you have been through it. You have battled, you have striven, you have done all the things, and you have achieved and you have sustained. And that is no mean feat. So happy birthday, sweet 16, congratulations, and many, many happy returns. Mwah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Creative Boom. Happy birthday to you.
Wait a minute, you're telling me the Creative Boom is 16? That means it can finally drive, at least here in the States. Richard Spade here, and I'm here to wish Creative Boom a happy birthday, a happy 16th birthday. Creative Boom is a community of creative people, but it is nothing without Katie. It is nothing without its fearless leader. It is nothing without its pointing into the bayonet, the woman who gathers creative people to have creative conversations, to inspire creative content and debate and exploration. I mean, I met Katie randomly years ago and knew she was a spark plug then, and have seen her share it with the world through Creative Boom, and I think it's freaking awesome. Lucky enough to be a guest on this podcast, thrilled to be a part of it, thrilled to be a fan, thrilled to be a friend. So happy 16th birthday to Creative Boom, and Katie, you're a GD rock star, and never forget it.
Oh, so good. I met him at LA Max, who hung over in the bar. I think it was after dancing with a pig piñata on my head. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. This has just been absolutely epic. As you can imagine, I've been building up to this moment. But I am not here without the people that have helped me get here. And that is you. So thank you so much. I'm going to have an after party. I know a lot of you have got lives and want to crack on now and go and have dinner, or have got a life. But if you want to join us in the after party, I'm going to share the link in the chat now. Evie, no, neither do I. And you can come in there, we can sort of have a laugh. I'm going to crack open this beer behind me that's been sat there and I've not dare open until now. Thank you so much for coming. I will be in touch with all of the winners probably tomorrow. Congratulations again. Honestly, I absolutely love what I do. And yeah, thank you so much. All right, so we better, let's just come out of that. The after party Zoom link is here, everyone. So if you want to come along to that, I will be having a little beer and a kind of, floating gently back down to earth. It will be nice to see a couple of you if you want to come along. Thank you again and have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in the studio. All right, take care, everyone. Bye. Bye. Here's that link again. Bye. God, why am I so red?